in my experience working with companies, you see organizations making the same mistakes again and again and again when it comes to strategy. The most fundamental mistake that companies make is that they fail to make choices on strategy. Like I said, strategy is all about making choices, what I'm going to do and what I'm not going to do in terms of the who, the what, and the how. It sounds simple, but people do not make these choices. There are many reasons why. The number one reason is uncertainty. They sit there and they say, okay, should I target this customer or that customer? And when you do the analysis, there are good reasons why you could target this customer and good reasons why you could target the other kind of customer. So you sit there and say, oh my God, what should I do? Well, the worst mistake that people do is they invest a little bit in this customer and a little bit in that. Let's invest a little bit in this market and a little bit just to not keep all our eggs in one basket and so on. And that is a mistake. That is a mistake because you do not focus your resources on a specific customer, on a specific market and so on. If you have unlimited resources, yeah, spend them everywhere you want, go for everybody. But if you have limited resources, you have to make choices. And companies do not make choices. In my opinion, failure to make choices is the number one strategic mistake that companies make. The second mistake they make is that they confuse their vision, their mission with strategy. Now, the vision is the destination. It's where you want to end up, what you want to achieve. That is not strategy. So you hear people saying, my strategy is to be the number one player in my industry, or my strategy is to be the best employer there is, and so on. That is not strategy. I mean, think about it. Strategy is all about making choices. If you say, I want to be number one in the business, what choices have you made? Did you sit there and say, well, I have the choice of becoming number one or the choice of becoming number 101, and now I have to choose between the two? That's not a viable choice. Deciding to be number one means that is my goal. I aspire to be number one and so on. Once you have the aspiration, then you have to make the choices on the who, what, how. So strategy is not a vision, it's not a mission, it's the choices you make.